This is the story of 11-year-old fallen angel Darius Dugas. Darius Dugas was born on July 28, 2010 in Houston, Texas to Bernita Francis and Darius Dugas Sr. And although Darius was the baby brother, it was said that at a very young age, Darius had a lot of wisdom and was ahead of his time. Okay, let's fast forward to school year 2021, where Darius would enter the 6th grade, attending Cobb's 6th grade campus. And from the beginning, Darius was a leader, and he was extremely smart. Being an honor student, his work ethic showed. Darius was just all-around outstanding young man. Helping others in his community, he had a heart of gold. And although he was growing up every day, when his mother would pick him up from school, he would run up to her, giving her the biggest hug and kiss, showing her that no matter how big he was getting, he would always be her baby. On February 3rd, the day started just like normal. Darius' mom would take him and his siblings to school. But later that day, when they would return home, the unthinkable would happen. Thursday, February 3rd, around 6:50 p.m., Darius and his family would arrive home after a long day of school and work. Shortly after getting inside, Darius would quickly realize that he left his winter jacket in the car. And due to the theft in the neighborhood, he wanted to ensure that it wasn't taken. Darius would tell his mom he left his jacket in the car, and she said, "Okay, baby, go run and get it." So as Darius was attempting to go get his jacket from the vehicle, he was approached by a young man with a gun. The young man attempted to rob 11-year-old Darius, thinking he had the keys to the vehicle. Young Darius would express he did not have the keys, and in fear, he would turn around to get back upstairs to his home, and at which time he was shot.
Breaking news that we're following this evening in East Harris County. An 11-year-old boy is killed after a shooting at an apartment complex on Tidwell Road near C.E. King Parkway. And deputies saying that the boy went outside just to get a jacket from the car. We're told that's when family members heard gunshots outside, found the boy with multiple gunshot wounds. The 11-year-old was taken to the hospital where he died. We still don't know where the suspect is or what led up to this shooting.
You're not only, you're not just hurting people's parents, like you're hurting communities, and then you're not going to get away with this. So you're also going to be causing pain and anguish to your loved ones as well.
A mother's plea after her 11-year-old son was shot dead outside of their apartment in Northeast Harris County. And our Gabby Hart has a debrief with the family. You spoke with them. You joined us live tonight, Gabby. I cannot imagine their heartbreak.
Yeah, it really is upsetting. I can tell you that child lost his life while just going to the car to grab a jacket. Tonight, the suspect is still on the loose, and people in that community say they're fed up. Enough is enough, and they're sending a message to the person who pulled the trigger on a child.
How would you feel if it was your child?
Residents in Northeast Harris County outraged after learning an 11-year-old boy was shot and killed outside of his home on Tidwell Road near C.E. King Parkway.
It makes me angry.
Darius Dugas went to grab his jacket from the car late Thursday night. That's when his family heard gunshots, so they rushed out to find him lying on the ground. He'd been shot several times.
They say Chicago and some other cities are bad, but they say we're getting there. We're not getting there, we're there.
Reginald Brown has been a City of Houston firefighter for nearly 30 years. He's lived in Houston for more than 40.
I've seen it all. Okay.
Brown says when he grew up, people left their doors unlocked. Houston seemed safe, but he's witnessed firsthand how times have changed.
Go home, triple lock your doors, and say your prayers.
Darius' shooting comes just days after Mayor Sylvester Turner announced a crime initiative, which will put more officers on the streets. The response comes as violent crime has been wreaking havoc throughout the Houston area. Brown telling Fox 26 that's a good start, but he believes it's going to take every member of our community from top to bottom to stop turning a blind eye and invest time, resources, and dollars into making this city a safe place again.
Nearby neighbors expressed seeing the gunman, describing him as an African-American male around the age of 16, with a low dark colored afro wearing a white t-shirt and dark colored pants. Witnesses say the suspect ran from the parking lot, jumped a fence, and then disappeared into the apartment complex across the street from where the crime took place. So at this time, the police do not have a suspect. The family and the community of Houston are pleading for help, asking that Darius' killer be brought to justice. Crime Stoppers of Houston is offering an award for information that leads to an arrest. So if you have any information about the murder of Darius Dugas, please contact the Harris County Sheriff's at 713-274-9100 or Houston Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS. You can remain anonymous. This story is so heartbreaking. When I think about young Darius and how his life was stolen from him, I think about how this could be me, this could be you, this could be any one of us. Like, how many times we as humans forget stuff in the car and just run back to grab it. So for this young man to lose his life doing something that we all do makes me angry. But I would be lying if I didn't say that it also gives me fear. I just can't understand how he could look at this young man and disregard his innocence and still proceed to shoot him. To me, it only shows how inhuman, broken, and extremely lost so many people in our society have become. And that's why we all have to do our part. We have to try and help in all gun violence and senseless killings in our community. It is time to speak up. So if we know something or saw something, we have to call it in. Because if these criminals understand that the communities are stepping up and speaking up and making it crystal clear that they are not going to let anyone who commit a crime get away with it, then maybe they would think twice about committing these heartbreaking crimes. So, with that being said, tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment in the comment section. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Rest up, young King Darius. Another fallen angel gone way too soon.